What is good, everyone? It's your boy Fawaz, aka FWZY Fuzi, and today's video we will be doing a kind of a, is it a review? Would you call this? I don't know. I had this thing for a while now, so I'm kind of excited for it. More specifically, what we'll be doing is going over the kind of features that I got with my new MSI 3070 RTX. So this thing, I'm not gonna lie, is a beast. It is pretty freaking dope. For those of you who are watching on my stream right now, I've put it to the highest settings possible for my CPU so that we can get the clearest vision on your end. And on my end, it's even more immaculate. I don't know how it is on the other end, but like I said, it's still pretty tight. Mind you, on the top left corner of the screen, you guys can see some basic statistics on this video progress. So first off, we have the frame rates, which is pretty important. Latency, which I believe is more of a wireless LAN latency when I'm playing video games online. We have the GPU temperature, which is honestly 42. I think it's kind of hot. On average, on idle, when I'm not playing video games, we're at like a 26. GPU time is the time it takes to process the current frame, which is about 6 milliseconds, which doesn't make much sense to me because the CPU time is at 8 milliseconds. So I guess the GPU is working faster than my CPU. And mind you, my GPU or my CPU is a pretty high quality. I have the 2016, I believe, is when it came out. The 1950 Ryzen Threadripper. Hold up, give me 1 second. It is a Threadripper with 16 cores, and it has overclock capabilities as well as a couple other features. Like it's a lot to go in, but we're not gonna talk about my GPU. We're not talking about my CPU. We're talking about the GPU, right? So let's get on with the GPU. So a few things you should know about the 3070 that is apparently rivaled or suspected to rival other graphics cards. For instance, more specifically, it's supposed to rival the 1080 Ti, the 2080 Ti, and all the other high-powered graphics card, but has a price point that's pretty advantageous. It's around $500 from stock MSRP. You know, of course, now because it's unavailable, people are upselling the crap out of it. I myself bought this GPU at $700, but looking into it and whatnot, it's not that expensive more than what it's worth. Like for this particular GPU, it's worth like $650 online through retailers such as Newegg and Amazon and whatnot. So I guess I paid only $50 more than what it's actually worth. But still though, I'm not too worried about it. Like any other GPUs unavailable, I would buy the 3080, which at stock markup is at around $600, but that's like the base model, and they go up from there. You know, I've only seen multiples of these GPUs on the internet, and they're like hella expensive. You know, so I'm not about that life of paying so much for it. Even though I paid a lot for it. As of right now, I paid a lot for my computer. All the features that we'll be displaying on today will be at stock. So I have a stock GPU, I have a stock CPU. Everything on the computer is completely stock. Nothing has been changed since I bought the components of the computer. So I didn't like upgrade any components. I didn't mod it anyway. All of this is also doing fan blowing. Mind you, the stats might be a little bit different than from what you guys would see from actual gameplay, like if you had the components yourself. So right now we're running at what do we have? I want to say an average is 110 frames per minute. And mind you, the settings that we have on here are pretty high. So let's continue on with the settings. So the settings I have right now. So I just wanted to show you this screen right here because I feel like this is the most detailed oriented screen I can kind of start on. But you can see a lot of things here. For instance, the particles of white dust floating through the air. This also goes really into effect of the motion shaders. So one thing I want to talk about is the new feature known as ray tracing. So the 3rd gen apparently has the best ray tracing, and the reason why I got this ray tracing, or reason why I got this GPU is because of that feature. Because like I said, in the future we'll be doing a lot more cyberpunk streaming. So I'm trying to find it. Where did I put it at? Is it here? It's one of these ones. Here it is. So it's known as direct ray tracing. So I don't know if you can tell the difference here, but oh snap. What direct ray tracing does is that, see right here, this right here is what they called a stored shadow. So shadows are stored within the game so that when the player is at a certain location, it stays there. Okay, so that's where the shadow will always be like. But in reality, shadows shadows like are augmented in a different way. So for instance, there's a solid line right here, right? So there's a solid kind of shadow line here. That's because in the video game, all the light. That's because in the video game, all the light is coming from this direction. It's coming from the left, hitting it to the right. And so all the light is sort of beaming out here. But in reality, light bounces off the walls and hits your eyes. So you don't get that beaming effect. You more get like a gradient effect. So for instance, I want to see if you guys can notice the difference between ray tracing if I have it on. Wait, enabling ray tracing forces anti-aliasing for, okay, whatever. Anti-aliasing, I don't know what that means. I don't know how to pronounce it. But either way, what that means is that this whole feature right here, this feature right here was another pinnacle feature when it comes down to video graphics. You know, it's just the idea that instead of having like one or two shapes to make one shape. So for instance, I think when it comes to graphics, they used to use circles, now they use triangles. So for instance, instead of using circles, they use triangles, and now they use all these triangles to create more shapes, and triangles make even more shapes. So rather than making like, let's say 360 divided by 4 is, yeah, 360. Okay, rather than using 4 triangles to make a circle, using anti-aliasing or whatever, filmic MSA, whatever that is, these are both the same thing, but this is like a little higher grade version. Using these features actually create more triangles, and more triangles makes more smoothness, and that's what's helped for graphics wise. So you want that. So if I were to, so let's go back to this right here. So we have this picture, right? So you guys look at it, it looks pretty nice. You see them move around the way, look at the shadows and whatnot. Like for instance, let's look at Ghost Shadow here and look at Nycto Shadow here. You see the shadows are pretty, you know, pretty decent. There's like 2 layers of shadows here based upon the way the lights bounce off. We got the key lights up here. We got the body lights down here. Like we got stuff like that. I don't know, just kind of look at it. And then we'll change the direct ray tracing to be off and apply settings. All right, so I don't notice a difference, but maybe someone could take a screenshot of this and figure out what the difference is. That'd be cool. But either way, but what I do notice the difference is how much CPU usage we use. So when it's disabled, right? When it's disabled, right, it's around 110 frame rates, but when it's enabled, it drops and goes back up. That's funny. Let's see the RAM uses. Now the VRAM up in the top right hand corner, it tells me how much RAM is being used. I have 8 gigs in this GPU, so I guess we're not using as much RAM as we could be using. It says max here because the reason why we use this, it says max here because based upon, and this changes for setups, but based upon what you have on the background, like for myself, I have music playing off of a Google Chrome and whatnot, so this changes a little bit. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit more. Based upon what you have playing in the background, that would change to be higher or lower, you know. So it's kind of up to you and how you like your RAM. You can abuse it, you can go way past it, but it says warning, using too much VRAM could cause instability and crashes. So your game could crash if you can't process it, right? Now another thing too, when it comes down to this new GPU, so there's a new app called GeForce, and GeForce is pretty much like the Gaming Force app. It just based upon testing that they did in the beta version of the GPU, they've had like millions, I guess, of people to try it out and find the best settings, and within the settings you can use GeForce. So what GeForce does is it's not really that great, or it's great in some points and great in other points, but pretty much what it does, based upon settings in the game, it modifies the settings so you can get the best picture, but not the best performance. It's more about picture rather than performance. If you want the best performance, you would have to do a lot of research on it. But for my setup particularly, I go pretty high with the textures because I believe it's really helpful with gameplay and finding characters. Except for this, I do not need that. Everything else I kind of put on high. Same with this guy here too. The download limits is pretty nice because I can download features onto the game. And in the future, the more you download, I'm gonna turn this up a little bit, but the more you download, the less your CPU and GPU would have to work. It'll just utilize the data from it has in the storage, right? And so I also have a terabyte of storage, and you can see here at most I download probably like 5 gigs. We have all this stuff set up to high just because, like I said, the best picture. If I'm paying $700 for this thing, I might as well get my money's worth. So I want good picture and good performance, right? Another thing too is right now with the cap on frame rates, I think the frame rates is where it's at right now because of the fact that I'm playing with so much in the background. I really do have a lot in the back. That was kind of odd. All right, so we're back and going. Okay, so I guess it just crashed for the moment. I'm not really too sure how often that happens. That was the first time that happened to me. So for this video, oh, I see now. So I guess it crashed and went back up. So let's make sure everything's all good. Yeah, I just want to double check everything here, that we had everything where we wanted at. And you got to do this pretty often, because every time it crashes, it opens up new settings. So I don't know why it does that. I've seen on the internet that there's ways to fix that, but I choose not to go into the text files and change it, because I've also seen in comments that text files are the altered text files create instability in the game. It crashes anyway. So I'm like, okay, that's kind of whack. But it seems now that we got what 100 and 200 frames per second now on the top right hand corner, or top left hand corner. So that's not bad at all. For those of you who are wondering why my Windows needs to be activated, I'm not paying Windows to activate, even though it works just fine without it. Dead zone 0. I'm gonna turn up the dead zone a little bit. All right, bet. So we're gonna do a couple of multiplayer just so you guys can get the quick frame rates, and then we're gonna go into war zone. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please feel free to leave a comment down below. For those of you who are watching on Twitch, thanks for joining the stream. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, please don't forget to subscribe and like, and maybe suggest even other comments. I don't know. What do you guys want me to play next? I don't have many video games, but I guess I have a lot of money now since I'm playing with a new graphics card. Mind you, this is a huge step up. This is a huge step up for me. Like, I used to play video games on a Radeon 5. I played games on the Radeon 580, so this is like really a huge step up. This is really nice, man. I mean, the graphics in this game is already like top notch, so this is not really that much to me, but still though, I'm playing at the super high frame rates I can get. That's what really matters. Does it make you a better gamer? I don't know. I don't think I'm not really that good of a gamer. Like, I can always get better at gaming, but it does feel nice to play with this. Holy moly, we're at 700. Did y'all see that? It just jumped to like 700 frames per second just now. All right, I don't think we're ever gonna get that again, but that was pretty impressive. This is my favorite map. All right, so that right there, I don't understand what that is, but it happens for a second, and then as soon as he's gone, it goes away. And what I mean to say is like the graphics goes down a little bit.
Enemy at the shipping area. Reload.
Ooh, that was close. Damn, he was behind me. That sucks. I feel like that could be a little better graphically wise, but I think we're doing pretty good right now. Let's see the GPU. What doesn't show me on the top of left hand corner is the strain on the GPU. There is a feature to upload. I can upload to get that, but I'm gonna do that here in a bit. Let's see. Almost mashed them. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like there's some latency here. What is that? 60, 114. Okay, so I guess that's what it is. Is the reason why the graphics kind of shitty right now is because it's the Wi-Fi. Okay, so the latency is actually from Wi-Fi. Let's see if that's also correlating with the game. Yeah, 130 latency. So my Wi-Fi is kind of crap right now. So in order to fix that, I gotta do one thing. Give me 1 second. All right, let's see if I can fix that latency real quick. Yeah, I can even tell that's latency because the music is stopping all the time. So just to keep you guys updated, the GPU optimization is around 90% here, based upon the information I saw on the side screens that I have open. Latency wise, I'm gonna see if I can delete this. Kind of want to keep the music on, but I think the music's too much, so we're gonna change to a different stream. All right, perfect. And if this doesn't work, I'll just download it. All right. So this could be do better. Like, what's going on here?
We're halfway there, keep fighting.
Oh, I thought that was him on the floor. Is it me or just not that great quality? Like, what's going on here?
Target right
Enemy at the center.
Friendly care package.
God damn it! Got him. This guy again.
Enemy at the restaurant.
Good tactic.
Reload.
Damn, how did I miss that? Oh, that was close.
Got you that time.
Headshot. Love it.
Friendly VTOL on station for over.
Oi.
Enemy at the center.
Friendly UAV overhead. Allied cluster strike inbound. Friendly chopper gunner on Overwatch.
Dang, my team is demolishing them right now. Holy moly, shot through a door. Ah. I don't know how I didn't kill that guy.
I got your six.
What are they trying to do? What's up, guys? I don't get it.
I got you 6.
Only 6. We're winning this. Keep it tight.
Oh, there's one right there.
Chat time.
Damn it. Take me as I am. Alright, so yeah, the graphics are not that bad. I guess the game could do better with its processing and whatnot. I'll be right back, y'all. It was hot.
That's funny.
Yeah. Have you been trying Cold War?
No, I only played when you guys play on it. You want to play on it? You want to play Cold War?
Alright, I'm back. Oh, we just started. I love doing this. This is the fun part. Check out your gun. I didn't get it. For those who don't know, to check out your firearm, you have to hold down on the left D-pad. Oh man. I heard something, but I didn't move. I was too stuck in. Dang, who hit me?
Enemy UAV overhead.
dropped him. Damn it. I even heard him coming down. Guess hearing shit doesn't help. You gotta be good at this game to win. So does better graphics make you a better player? No. But it does look nice. I had 2 kills so far. I'm garbage. Then again, I can't even see these players, so what's up? What? Oh my goodness. You know, the thing about... Oh my goodness. The thing about... I swear I hit that person. The thing about Warzone is that you don't get this much latency, so the lag is non-existent. Because it's kind of sharing the server information across the whole, like, video game. So people give out data to other folks. It's kind of weird how it works, but... Yeah.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Whereas in this game, the latency is shared across the people playing. So there's only like 8 people versus Warzone. There's like hundreds, so you get very little latency. Like it feels, I know what some people believe to be true is that it feels like as if, you know, you are getting data from one point, but you really ain't. You're sharing the data across all the points that are connected to a single game.
They've reached the halfway point. Get moving.
Now this doesn't make sense. This is how you know this is a game problem. You should be able to see your reflection in the water. Like, what's up here? But alright. Like, I guess the new video games would have that kind of down pat, is where it's like, well, we now know there's ray tracing, so why not we just put reflections in the water? And the new video games too are also getting DLSS. I don't know where you shot me from. Oh man, I was close. I was about to pull the trigger. They should make a PlayStation 4 controller with a hairline trigger.
Enemy at the tire shop.
The tire shop. I don't even know where that's at. Tire shop. Enemy at the tire shop. The tire shop. Enemy at the tire shop. It's tire shop.
Friendly vehicle on station for Overwatch. Allied cruise missile launched.
I had my crosshair on his head, but I didn't pull the trigger. Poor shame.
Enemy chopper gunner on approach.
Dang, bro, that was a good shot, man. Holy moly. That was stupid. That was so dumb. Oh my god, bro, this team sucks. Look at me. I got 3 kills. What is going on here? I mean, then again, we're playing against guys who have like 150 stats. Like, cheese and rice. Look at these guys, man. They're murderers. Alright, whatever. Where did that shot come from?
We're falling behind.
You don't say, huh? Oh, it came across valley.
Enemy personal radar overhead.
Of course, right. What is going on with this? Sorry, I'm still up in the graphics in my head right now.
1 minute remaining.
Yeah. What about this? Yeah, not that impressive. It could do better. Yeah, that could do way better. I'm looking at the flowers and this guy walks right past me.
Get all the way to their spot.
Enough of this. Fall back. We will return.
Let that you go. Bam!
Damn, that guy got the kill with the 12. Oh my goodness. I should just like end my career. Alright, I'm gonna leave the lobby. So that's how a couple games with frame rates. I think what people really want to see is how well the game is with Warzone, huh? Alright, let's play Warzone. Oh, sorry. One thing I want to do is take down the... I want to take off the... Hold up. Disabled. Alright, cool. Where is it at? Yeah, one thing I want to do is take off the actual ray tracing because it's kind of useless. I'm not going to use it. So we're going to disable it. It looks nice. It really does look nice. Oh yeah, we're going to take it off. Fuck it. Cool. No ray tracing. Let's see what we got now. Alright, we're gonna play some Warzone. I'm gonna customize my weapons here real quick. I like to deselect everything, right? And start with the optic. I wanna get them most... I think it's this Corp Scout Combat, not this one. I think the Scout Combat Optic is the most accurate one. Yeah, there's not a single optic more accurate other than a sniper scope. Oh, the Cronin Pro optic is pretty accurate. Yeah, when I'm looking at accuracy, I'm looking at this part, like the when you add a scope and then you can check out the accuracy, you can see which one's better based upon the little green markers. Sniper scope, I'm not using a sniper scope, that's lame. Alright, bet. And the next thing I want to go to is the underbarrel. Let's put one on there and I just change up to ISO green. I guess the Merc is the most accurate one. I thought the Command 4 grip was pretty tight. This one's pretty best. And Cyclone. Oh, that's interesting. Then the monolith suppressor. Yeah, tactical suppressor. Monolith suppressor. This one. And I got one more spot. What do I want my last spot to be? I'm gonna do perk. That looks cool. interesting. Or I could do a perk. Alright, the laser I don't use because it gives up your location. Or actually, it's actually a pretty cool laser. This one. Ultra bright green laser, highly improves hip fire on target, exposes positions when active, only for the aggressive. Nah, I wouldn't use that one. I wouldn't use any ammunition either because it's just that the idea is if you get all your shots, you could get someone pretty good. So these are not useless. A perk not useful because none of the perks really work that well. Stock is not good at all. This one is not good. So typically for this gun, this is more of a binding gun. So I think I want to use this one here. Perfect. So this is my gun. Save custom mod, L2, enter name. I'll call this one the War Jig. War 2. Okay. Back. And then for firearm, this is my gun right here. Scanning choice. I love this guy. Yeah, C4 lethal attack. Alright, perfect. Projectile. I personally hate Warzone, so we're gonna do a little bit of plunder first. All right, let's see what we got here. Got my team filled. Come on, fill the team up. Fill the team up. No, that's cool. I don't even want a big team. I don't even want a big team.
Sorted. We'll be deploying shortly.
Get yourself sorted. Oh snap! I just hit the. Did I hit the light pole? That's funny.
Alright, that's enough mucking about. Now we do this for real. Hostile dropping into the area. What? Simple. Secure more cash than the enemy.
What happened to the water? Huh.
Get ready.
That was very interesting. I'm not sure if I'm missing something here. The water is definitely not right.
Soldier incoming. Friendly UAV overhead.
how you do it. Okay, I'm already the top earner. That's great. I get it. That's cool. Come on, come on, come on. Give me some more cash. Where's that noise coming from? I hear the box, but I don't see it.
Friendly UAV overhead.
I'm just gonna go into helo. Forget it. Oh, there it is. What is that? Precision airstrike? Hell yeah. This is how you land a helicopter. Watch. And you just throw a little one of these in there and run this way. When someone takes the helicopter, it'd be funny. Yo, teammate, do not take the helicopter. Whatever you do, don't take the helicopter. All right, so we're first. That's great. I'm gonna have my girlfriend come play this game someday. We all think that'd be fun? I feel like that'd be a fun game.
Primary LZs are marked. Extract is standing by.
Where's everyone at? I don't understand this.
Moving now.
Friendly UAV overhead.
That was funny.
Enemy attack chopper incoming. Take it down and secure the cache. Enemy soldier incoming.
Vendor marked. I'm moving.
I thought it, what? Okay, never mind. Look at the balloons gone.
Soldier incoming.
Where the hell did he come from? Oh man, that was tragic. How much money did he take from me? He took all my money? What? Oh wait, we already have $1 million? Is that what you're telling me? We're first place, we got $1 million? Okay, that's cool. No wait, no, who's the type chapters of those? This game don't make no sense. Don't make no sense. No, don't make no sense. Oh shit, wait. Hold up. Can these guys hear me? My boys, push the talk, V. Yeah, they can hear me. Mic check, mic check. Yeah, we're good. Okay. I didn't want to play no more, dude. This thing is like already had like so many people like. Oh, I thought I could make that. So stacks of cash everywhere. Only got one kill this whole game. This is lame. Oh wait, there's contracts.
Box.
Dang, how do we win so quick? I don't understand that. We literally got like first place in like a couple seconds.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh no.
UAV overhead. Enemy UAV overhead.
That's funny. He figured it out. I know how I'm gonna play this game in the future. Find the high point, then go to where everyone's at. Who the hell is shooting at me? I'm about to get murked right now.
It's nothing.
Dude, this thing has terrible aim. This thing has terrible aim. Wow, look at that. We got the Jade Alliance. That's great. That's wonderful. Good job, teammates. It's my favorite song. Dun 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 dun. Come on, buddy. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. All right, y'all. So, as y'all seen, we get some pretty high frame rates here. I'm trying to take a screenshot of that one frame rate. We got 300. I appreciate y'all for watching. For those of you who would like to continue on with the stream, just, continue watching. As for the YouTube video, I'd like to thank everyone for watching, and please do not forget to subscribe. I'm gonna continue on playing on the background as we close out.